Oh, gee, I'm glad I wasn't picking my nose, just scratching it. Huh? Yeah. God, I'd hate to have that. That'd be awful. Gosh. Anyway, Doc South here. Just another little episode on my Words to Live By series that I'm working on. Different things you can do to, well, maybe be at least suggestions that might make you a better person, the world a better place, and all that. Yeah. Okay, like a while back, what, a day or two ago, I knocked one out saying, keep yourself in a state of like. Not necessarily love and certainly not hate, just be in a state of like. Try to find something to like about every day, about every person, about everything you do. I mean, I work in at a supermarket, and I guess you could sit there feeling kind of sorry for yourself. You just work in a supermarket. Well, no, supermarkets serve a great purpose, and to like the idea that you're getting some exercise and helping the food chain along. Well, that's pretty cool. You with that in mind, you start looking at the job, with not so with not so jaundiced eyes. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Well, for instance, okay. Now, another thing I've found is it's kind of fun to pretend you're an apprentice angel. What it is angels like come out of nowhere and help you when you're in a jam, or they give you advice, they little pointers here and there, yeah, and sometimes I guess sometimes they borrow a pitchfork and give you one right in the neck, whatever, yeah, they kind of keep you in line, and but always to your betterment. Well, one thing to do is kind of try to mimic that yourself. Find little ways you can make someone else's life a little nicer. And at maybe a little cost to yourself, maybe some effort or a little loot, or maybe just going out of your way. It's kind of fun to do. And the results are good on you, also good on that other person. They work wonders. For instance, I mean, like one day I saw a lady in a wheelchair, I believe, if I recall right. She was at a bakery counter, and she was pricing cakes, and didn't I could just sort of overhear the conversation, but basically she was buying a cake because a friend of hers was terminally ill, and she wanted to get a cake for that person, and they wanted to have one last little party before that person moved on from Earth, and they were just, and you could tell the lady, well, gosh, she was in a wheelchair, she was an invalid. I doubt she had very much money, and so I just kind of listened. She was pricing cakes and not quite coming. Oh gosh, maybe I should get this. They obviously didn't have a whole lot of money. Well, when she finally made the purchase, when she finally said, okay, here's what I want written on the cake, I'll pick it up tomorrow, and you say it's going to be $8.94. And that was evidently a lot of money to this lady. And she wheeled her wheelchair out, and I went and I went to the person in the bakery, and I said, give me that bill. Okay. And I said, good, let me go. I just want to do something. I'll be right back. And I went and paid the bill. Yeah. And frankly, I'm not made of money, but I thought this person's way worse off than me. Go help. And that's what it did. And, the next day I was lucky enough to be there when she came in for the cake. And the girl behind the counter, oh, and I said, you can't tell anyone that I paid this to the person behind the counter. And that person agreed. And the lady came in the wheelchair. And you can see she's got the cake, and there's a big paid sticker on it. And she had no idea. She had no idea. All she knows is that someone paid the bill. And with that, I think she went and bought some ice cream with the money she saved. Well, good for her. Huh? So it made the party just that much nicer. And a lady, in feeling the sorrow of losing a friend soon, or a relative, I don't know what the relationship was, all of a sudden realized that there was someone in her corner. I don't know. It makes a difference. Sometimes you can just go around, maybe you see a little extra litter on a sidewalk or something. Maybe just pick it up and throw it in the trash, right? Or, there's so many things you can do. A kind word, a compliment to someone. Start a conversation with someone who maybe looks like they wouldn't go for a conversation. You'd be surprised. Maybe they would. Maybe they won't. Big deal, right? Got nothing to lose. Okay. So anyway, so that's what I'm thinking. Run around and just pretend you already got your wings, and there's something maybe you can do to make things a little nicer. Even if it's like, like Sandy and I, how we like to feed the birds in the winter. Not so much in the summer. They got plenty to eat in the summer. You guys get busy and eat the mosquitoes, But but in the winter, I don't know. It's kind of fun for us to. I'll find some cheap bread at the supermarket, toast it up a bit, crumble it, and throw it out there for the little buggers. And you'd be surprised. Sometimes you got 40, 50 birds thinking you're the cat. Well, I shouldn't say cats meow, but they think you're pretty cool for doing it, and they hang out. They hang out. Even a few squirrels come over and grab some of the bigger crumbs. What the heck? There's plenty for everyone. Yeah, and it makes their day. Again, I'm just saying, it's not a bad thing, and it's a great little hobby. It beats all heck out of collecting stamps. I mean, nothing wrong with collecting stamps, but it's kind of fun. Yeah. And it seems like lately there's a lot of people go out of their way to find something miserable to do every day. So maybe a few acts of kindness here and there will kind of counteract that problem. Anyway, I thought I'd say. There you go, friends. That's a wrap for today. But again, apprentice angel. It's a pretty good thing to do. Okay. It'll make your day, and you'd be surprised how the goodness spreads. Okay. See you later. Bye now.